Good morning. It is Tuesday, the 22nd of May 2018, and welcome to a new edition of the local news. 145 years of the Hindustani immigration will be celebrated big. The tourism should be of great significance for Suriname, for the Surinamese economy. The 14th Caribbean Internet Governance Forum opened yesterday, and the possible role of Suriname as transit hub between Europe and South America is supported by Brazil. There is a lot in store for the celebration of 145 years of the Hindu immigration on Tuesday, June the 5th. Yesterday, the National Commission charged with celebrations discussed the various activities that will be organized nationally. More than 30 organizations united in the Commission are responsible for the commemoration of this anniversary year. Yesterday, the committee gave information about the activities in the city and the districts. Anil Manurat, president of the Commission, says that the National Committee has taken the initiative to coordinate all activities. The first activities began on May the 27th in the Lalarug building in connection with the commemoration of 145 years of the Hindustani immigration. June the 5th, a Tuesday, is declared as a one-time national holiday. Tourism should become of greater economic significance for Suriname. Chairman of the Association of Manufacturers, ASFA, Wilco Bilkadeg, believes that tourism can contribute to the income of our country. In order to further develop the sector, there are two framework bills to be debated by the State Council, says Bilkadeg. According to the chairman, the tourism sector can provide more jobs. Entrepreneurship will also be encouraged. Furthermore, he sees this as a good opportunity for the government to work on the reorganization of the government apparatus. The 14th Caribbean Internet Governance Forum for the 15 member countries of the Caribbean Telecommunications Union have started yesterday. It is the first time that this meeting is held in Suriname by the Shaping Caribbean Communications in collaboration with the Telecommunication Authority Suriname. The slogan is promoting secure, resilient, and effective data management in the age of social media. This three-day conference is intended for the stakeholders in this sector to keep track of developments. It regards the developments in the field of ICT. But yesterday's session served as preparation for the next 2 days, says Bernadette Lewis, Secretary General of CTU.
Today is the Technical Academy of the Caribbean Internet Governance Forum. It is a forum where we bring people up to speed. It's like an elementary Internet Governance 101. Right. We do a lot of very, very basic education about what Internet governance is about. And we will be talking about some of the critical issues that are facing the Internet community. For example, privacy, yes, and data protection, how you keep your information secure. So this is really like a classroom session for building the capacity of the stakeholders on some very fundamental Internet government issues. And this session, today's sessions, are designed to help participants or prepare them to participate in the discussions for the next 2 days. Yes? So it is really capacity building and education so that the participants can participate in the discussions of the next few days.
Security, data protection, privacy, and everything concerning the Internet are topics of this conference. Safety will receive extra attention, Lewis indicates.
It is a huge issue on many fronts. When you think of the information that people freely give up on the internet, and then you're using that information to manipulate the individuals. That's one aspect. And then you have the whole issue of crime. The internet is just another medium which enables people to commit crime. Yes? And that is why we are very concerned about the criminal activities. The returns of crime using the internet, they are huge. Yes? And they could decimate an economy. Right? So these are things that we will also be talking about. Of course, security of people and persons, because the internet can be used to perpetrate physical crimes against people.
The official go-ahead for this conference is today. In the coming days, the participants will exchange ideas to provide solution models for all member countries. And Suriname's important transit role in freight transport between Europe and South America is fully supported by the Brazilian Ambassador Laudemar Aguiar. He said this at the opening of the head office of the Brazilian Suriname Cultural Center.
First thing, I agree completely with that. I think Suriname can be a platform for the Caribbean.
Op de eerste plaats ben ik het er helemaal mee eens dat Suriname een belangrijk doorvoerland kan zijn. Een strategisch verbindingsland in het Caribisch gebied voor de omringende landen. Dus ook vanuit het Caribisch gebied naar Brazilië, Guyana en Frans-Guyana vanwege de positie.
Within this transit role for Suriname, Aguiar believes that Brazil should also play a role to realize this role for our country. First of all, according to him, the current connections between Suriname and the neighboring countries should be looked and tackled subsequently.
The question we have to develop, and Brazil has to have a part in it, I think, is to develop the logistics about it.
De vraag die we moeten beantwoorden, waarin Brazilië een belangrijke rol zal moeten hebben, is hoe we het logistieke gaan aanpakken. Het wegennet, de zeevrachtverbindingen, de luchtverbindingen en alle mogelijkheden moeten worden bekeken om meer goederen naar Suriname te transporteren en deze verder naar omringende landen zoals Brazilië te vervoeren. Nu kan een verscheping vanuit China naar Brazilië heel lang duren en dat is onacceptabel. We moeten dat veranderen. We moeten meer mogelijkheden hebben voor vrachtvervoer tussen Suriname en Brazilië. We moeten onze wegen over land tussen Suriname, Frans-Guyana, Guyana en Brazilië verder verbeteren.
And that will be all for the local news for today. Be sure to join us tomorrow for a new edition. Have a pleasant day. Bye-bye.